Greetings, blessings. Today is February 3rd, 2023, and we are seeing some very cold temps. This will be tying our coldest temps of the year, which was 8 degrees with a wind chill of, I believe it was like -10, -13, and right now it's 9 degrees Fahrenheit, and with the wind chill they're saying it's supposed to get down to like -26, but it's not too windy yet. We got about 3 to 4 inches of snow the other day, and I saw the cold temps in the forecast, so I left that snow on. We just got another dusting last night of 1 to 2 inches. I left that snow on. I didn't remove it from the middle of the pathways, and I didn't remove it from the tops. Now, you can see it's sagging in a pretty good amount, but the onions are planted as close together as they can be without being too close together towards the middle of the row, so that one, it's warmer towards the most middle of the row, and two, that way, so if the agribon cover droops down like that and were to hit the onion, well, this way it won't hit the onion because it's more farther in towards the middle. So the thought is that the snow will act as an insulator, and it will actually keep the insides of these tunnels a lot warmer than they would have been if I just kept the if I remove the snow like I usually do, like when we get a foot or anything more than 6 to 8 inches, well, anything more than 2 inches, I really actually remove the snow. See, like how that's kind of caving in. It's not caving in, but it's moving from the weight up against it. It's moving forward. So after these cold temps, it's supposed to get back up to 47. So I think that this is going to be the coldest part of the winter. I know that it'll get down to in the teens again. It can still get into the teens. I'll definitely plan on that. We always get a drop down into the teens in late March. But I think in terms of negatives with high winds, this will probably be the coldest temps we're going to see. So when it gets back up to 47, I'm going to clean the snow off. They'll surprisingly just rise back up. And I'm going to get into that third tunnel and prep it for some early potatoes to be planted in March, along with some other early cold hardy green starts. Mizuna Asian greens, Tatsoi Asian greens, kale, mustard greens. And the season's here. It's go time. I mean, the plants are being started indoors, and it's really just a little bit more of patience and analyzation of how this all is going to be thoroughly planted using the space that I have to the best of my abilities, making sure that everything stays as planted as possible. So one love wholeness. It's a beautiful winter day. The sun's rising, and my fingers are getting numb, but it's dedication to the documentation. By the shortest days of the year, the sun is coming up at the end of the mountain ridge and then setting back over here in the west. And as the days get longer, it will move. I think I talked about this in another video, but it'll start coming up a little bit farther, a little bit farther, a little bit farther, and then by our longest days of the year, the sun is coming up all the way at the back of the mountain ridge and then setting all the way over here west. So it's pretty interesting to track the sun in its entirety of a year and watch its movements. So One Love Wholeness, just wanted to get out here real quick for the quick negative temp, numb finger documentation. And stay tuned. The main reason is to talk about the tunnels again and why I left the snow on top, and two is that if it got down to this cold and the soil doesn't freeze under those 2 layers of cover, and then somehow the short day onions that I planted in there a few weeks ago are still able to bulb up to full size, then what I'm doing here could be potentially groundbreaking or ground growing for a lot of northern growers. The fact that you could just use 2 layers of agrumon cover and still get a good harvest of some crop way earlier than you would have if you didn't use the 2 layers of cover. And I'm also planning on getting some cold hardy seedlings into that hot box out there. Go back in some previous videos to check out what that's all about, and we'll see you on the next one. So One Love Wholeness, stay tuned, appreciate your support, and it's 2023, growing more than ever has been grown by myself. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to bringing everyone along as well. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.